Yeah, go for it.
Some options to work with. So, hi, I'm Matthew Carver. I'm the new SORBA Middle Tennessee president.
Hey everybody, my name's Shawn Hill, newly assigned VP of SORBA Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, right on. So I'm Matt Carver. I've been in Middle Tennessee now for probably, 25 years, better part of my life. I spent my high school years, my youth in the 1990s in Cookeville. Spent a little time in Canada, New Hampshire, and then came back to Middle Tennessee in 2002. And I've been here since then. Prior to that, I was in Knoxville for a couple of years as well. So started mountain biking in Knoxville, if you're familiar with Haw Ridge. It's kind of where I got my legs, and then came to Middle Tennessee. Spent a lot of time at Hamilton Creek and Lock 4. That was really the places we could go, and certainly out towards Sewanee and Franklin State. So it's kind of where I came from. And so when I moved to Middle Tennessee, I went straight to MTSU. I completed my first degree in 2005, science background, so microbiology, chemistry. I stuck around, got my MBA with a specialization in biotechnology. So you're probably thinking, science background. But I knew immediately that I didn't want to go do bench work in some laboratory. So in my job search, I got fortunate enough to be hooked up with one of the world's greatest humanitarian organizations, and I've been with them as really my first career, my first job. And with being in that role, I've been fortunate enough to be in leadership positions within it. So, I've led small groups, I've led larger groups, and I've even led larger parts of the United States geography in dealing with donors. Donors are our bread and butter in our organization, dealing with rules and regulations that are pretty strict in what we do. So all of that ties into what SORBA can do. We rely on our members, we rely on our donors. I have an operational background, so my entire experience is around trying to make things work, making sure the doors are open every single day. We've got people, places, equipment, stores that people can walk through. So when it comes to SORBA, it's using those same techniques to build the shop, if you will, brick by brick. And operationally speaking, I think we're well centered to get there.
Hi, my name is Shawn Hill. Moved to Nashville right at the beginning of 2000. And got married, and then a couple years later got invited to go on a mountain bike ride, and hit up Cane Ridge, like so many people have, on what I thought was a real mountain bike, full rigid steel bike, and absolutely loved it. And then hit up Barfield, and then realized I needed something a little better, upgraded and improved. And I just continue to enjoy the community, enjoy riding with people, learning, building the trails, and building friendships. I actually went to college to be a music producer, and my goal was Nashville, make records.
Yeah.
And so did come to Nashville, and I worked in the music industry for a couple years, but the industry changed. And I found myself working on an assembly line in a factory, and it's there that I found a different passion for a fast-paced work environment with lots of challenges every day, focusing on quality, focusing on production, focusing on teamwork. Got trained in continuous improvement, and a lot of focus on figuring out what the problem really is and coming up with an answer to it, and working with a team to do so, and then also working with a team to apply a fix and to basically make it better. Personally, make it better is it's my social media, it's my life motto. I like to solve problems, I like to fix things. And I fix, or at least improve, my mountain biking skills, and I like to really improve the trails that we all ride, because it makes it more enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah, so you said it right on. SORBA is a trail advocacy organization. We're part of a broader organization, the Southern Off-Road Bicycling Association is what it stands for. There are 47 current chapters, over 9,000 members, and we are just one of those chapters here in Nashville. There's a lot of legs on the stool, if you will. We're made up of members, we're made up of volunteers, made up of donors, made up of land managers, and more. I'm sure it's not the entire list, but all of those things have to come together to make our organization work. What people don't realize is, if you're out on a trail, there's a good probability that SORBA built that trail here in the middle of Tennessee. And if they didn't build that trail, then there's an excellent probability that we have a network of people that are out there doing maintenance on that trail to keep it clean, keep the brush cleared, keep the lines nice and smooth, so it's enjoyable and rideable for everybody. So SORBA, what we have done well here in Middle Tennessee, and I always go back to the core group of folks that have been here for a long time. Those people have remained with the organization through the ups and downs over the years, for sure. And they've been able to maintain a network of trails here within Nashville that are awesome. And I think the people that are out there and they ride these trails, they certainly realize that. We've had new trail systems go in. Most recently, we've had Smith Park go up, which has been an incredible success. Talk about work days for putting that together. You would have 40, 50, 60 people show up to these work days. And that wasn't during the most active part of the SORBA organization. So what we're trying to do, and what I'm trying to do, and what my vision is to really focus inward a little bit, get ourselves situated to where we're organized well enough so we can have a bigger impact outwards. And what that means for my people is obviously we're the magic word is engage, right? If we can engage our members, if we can engage our volunteers and engage our donors, then we're set up for success in the future. Yeah, great question. So it's super easy, www.sorba.org. As soon as you go there, a big banner pops up and it says join here, right? So click on that banner and it'll take you to the sign up page. Currently offer individual memberships and family memberships that start at $39 a year, $50 a year if you want to upgrade and get a cool pair of socks, which I totally recommend. We're talking $3 or $4 a month here to join an organization in which provides trail maintenance and trail building and networking and relationships with land managers and all of that good stuff, not to mention the community that comes along with that. So super easy to sign up for. The second question was, where do those dollars go once they're in there? All of those dollars go towards SORBA efforts. It goes towards the infrastructure, the greater SORBA structure that allows us to do membership management, communications. It provides for insurance for all of our trail members and volunteers while they're out doing work days, that sort of thing. On the more local level is what you'll see. It provides for tools, trailers, maintenance. It provides the gas and the chainsaws and the trimmers that we use. And it also provides for recognition for our wonderful volunteers. Yeah, right on. So I think, again, all about inward focus and getting organized and, ensuring that Shawn and I are taking the full load of this organization, right? So one of the first things that we have been doing, even just within the past couple of weeks, is looking at our organizational structure and making sure we've got the right people in the right places. Just today, in fact, we had a position that was posted, a member development officer. This person is, completely tasked with looking through our organization through the lens of the members and the donors. So that includes things like, what can we do to make the membership experience better? Is it races? Is it time trials? Is it group rides here and there? So all of those things are going to come together before you know it, and we're going to make it happen. So as you mentioned, I have an experience with event coordination. So I've been there, done that. I know what it takes to do, and it's not an easy thing to do by any means. But again, with the group of people that I've got in place right now, I have no doubt that we can make it happen. I struggle with this one. Full suspension for the everyday. I'm a bigger guy on the knees and joints for sure, but there is a special place in my heart for a hardtail single speed.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So for me, I went from full rigid to full suspension. I think I'd be hard pressed to go to a hardtail, though. I would like to try a lightweight hardtail on some of the faster, less less technical trails.
So I've always been an outdoorsman. I think one of the greatest things about being out in the middle of the woods is waking up with the forest. So yeah, definitely early morning. Even though you get the cobwebs and stuff, or the spider webs, and well, being tall, I get them anyway. So definitely early morning.
I hadn't done many early morning rides. I do enjoy them, but just with the work schedule, I tend to ride late in the evening. And when I look at the temperature graph, it's like halfway through the ride, the temperature just drops when the sun sets. And I like that just as well.
Rock garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rock gardens.
Yeah, so I'm totally biased. So we're standing at it right here, 15 minutes from my doorstep. This place is 9 miles of, if you're a cross country guy, you'll like it on the technical side. If you like technical stuff, there's a little bit of that too, and the more you hammer at it, the more it gives back. So for me, this is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm biased as well. Jones Mill, I mean, it's the trail where I've cut my teeth and grown. It also offers a fair amount of variety. Not so much in the jump flow section, but there is variety. But I do have to give a big shout out to Barfield.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. It's a completely different type of riding. Like a 4 mile an hour is a good day. But you pick up skills and the accomplishment of making it up a rock feature is a pretty great one.
Yeah, so another cool thing is Shawn has taken responsibility of our Trailboss system, right? So this is our network of people that are out there taking care of all of the trails within Nashville, and it is super cool. We're spread out, right? We've got people on social media like watching like hawks, and something will be posted on social media about a tree down in a specific part of the trail, and this just happened last week. 24 hours, that sucker's gone, and it takes a lot of coordination on Shawn's part. A lot of coordination on the local trail bosses that manage their own trails. They really do a fantastic job, and I just want to give some light to those guys and let them know that their work is certainly appreciated.
SORBA can't do it all, and there's no way that we as an organization can. But we, the organization, is the group of people. We are the people that are riding, and a lot of the stuff that gets taken care of are people that just happen to hear about it or just happen to see it. So if you see an issue and you can take care of it, great. It doesn't have to be an email. It doesn't have to be an issue report. A lot of stuff like that does happen because the community as a whole, they step up and help take care of issues.
Yeah.
So if I'm operating blind specifically, like for Jones, I've been here enough and monitor the conditions when I am here so that I could look at the weather report and look at the weather data and make a prediction.
Yeah.
So like there are personal weather stations, like just homeowner weather stations. They upload their data to Weather Underground. Mm-hmm. There's one over there, there, and there. And I look at all their weather data and kind of combine it to see, oh, well, they got, the trail got roughly 1.8 inches. Last time I was out there, an hour after 1.8, it was not good.
Yeah.
But 24 hours after 1.8, with this temperature and this wind, it was okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that, especially for a trail like Jones where you might not have as many people that live nearby.
The frequency is,
I mean, because honestly, we're on the outskirts of Nashville on the opposite side of a lake.
Yeah.
There's not many residents around here.
Yeah.
Whereas like, Cedar Hill, it's like, hey, can someone go to Cedar Hill? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And they live like 2 minutes away.
Yeah, so for me and for Shawn, I'm talking here for Shawn as well, but even in just a couple of weeks, like I've already mentioned, we've been able to put together a team that I feel super confident in. We've got a long list of things that we're going to do to get this thing going. A lot of the work is going to be inward focused as we make sure that we're set up for success. So, if I had one word to choose, it would be engage as our mission and our motto. If we engage our members well, if we engage our donors and engage our volunteers well, we're going to be set up for success. So for the people that are currently members, I see you, I hear you. And I support you 100%. We want you to stick around, and we hope to do some awesome things for you guys. For the people that aren't members yet, we're coming after you. We want you to be on the team. We want you to be a part of the community. Visit, please, www.sorba.org. Click on the Join Now button. We're talking $3 to $4 a month for your support. All of those dollars come back into our organization, literally into a single bank account, where we're able to pay for trail maintenance, trail features, volunteers, that kind of thing. So really reaching out to you guys for that support here locally. Come join us and be a part of this pretty awesome community.
I know you asked for one word, but I'll say two-word phrases. Reach out and step up. Reach out to us. We get the emails now. President at sorba.org, that's SORBA.org, and VP at sorba.org. We get those emails. If you want to volunteer, if you want to help out, or if there's issues that need to be reported, let us know, and we'll get you plugged in or help get things addressed.
We've got a perfectly good trail behind us. We should probably go ride, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I don't have any.